Hello, cadets, parents, staff, tuning in to 872's first Facebook Live year-end promotion night. We have a few presentations to make this evening, kind of wrap up the training year for 2019-2020. Obviously, it didn't end the way we all wanted it to end. COVID-19 threw a pretty severe wrench into everybody's lives, including here at 872. But we wanted to try to make the best of it and end kind of on our traditional, year-end celebration. So we're going to start tonight by awarding an award that was missed at annual. Then we are going to present some bursaries and scholarships from the sponsoring committee. Then we are going to do promotions, year-end promotions, and we'll pass it back over to Mr. Vermeer, the chair of the sponsoring committee, to wrap up the evening and this year's training year. Okay, so over to our award.
The Bob Charney Biathlon Award. This award is awarded to the cadet that exemplifies all aspects of biathlon training by enhanced physical fitness through participation in the sport of biathlon and the Cadet Biathlon program. This year's Lucky Award recipient goes to Sergeant Victoria Gall. Congratulations, Sergeant Gall.
Okay, hello everyone. For those of you that don't know, I'm Mark Vermeer. I'm the chair of the Squadron Sponsoring Committee, and I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to be presenting the squadron bursaries, but before I do, I just want to let the younger cadets know that there are a number of different bursaries that they can take advantage of when they are ready to go on to post-secondary education. There are national bursaries, quite a few of them ranging from $1,000 on up, and there's a provincial bursary. There's also the squadron bursary, which is what we're going to be presenting tonight. And this was started probably about 5 years ago. And the purpose of this bursary was to reward the senior cadets that stay in the program and stay in 872 and give back to the program by teaching and mentoring the younger cadets and running the program, doing all those things that they do. So when we first started this, it was 2 bursaries of $1,000. And last year we raised it. So this year, the 2 that we're going to be handing out are going to be $2,000 each. So without further ado, I will let you know that we had 4 excellent candidates this year, but unfortunately we only have 2 bursaries. So the recipients for this year's awards are Warrant Officer, First Class, Bluesman. I hope you can see that. And Warrant Officer Second Class, Julian. So after tonight, I will be reaching out to those 2 candidates with emails to let them know how the process works from here. So on that note, I am going to pass things back over to Captain Wood, and he is going to start on the promotions.
Thank you, Mr. Vermeer. So it is time for promotions. And the first thing I wanted to say to everybody watching live and everybody watching the video afterwards is that the training year was interrupted at the end of March, as you all know, and nobody is going to be punished for that, okay? So everybody is going to be earning the promotions that they would have earned had they completed their level. And we are going to proceed into next year as if this whole nightmare didn't happen. Okay, now with that said, cadets join throughout the year. So there are some names that are not going to be heard, and that is because their time in rank date, okay, everybody has to serve a certain amount of time in their old rank before the new one, isn't going to be achieved until, in some cases, July, in some cases a little bit after that. So in September, when we come back, we are going to again promote people who were able to be promoted during the cessation of training between June 30th, when our training year officially ends, and September 1st, when it officially begins. Okay. Also, just to clarify that we are announcing the promotions today, and going forward in the system, you are the rank that you hear. But we're going to be announcing all of these again in September when training begins, so that we can hand you your ranks. Okay, so you get your moment on the parade square, get a picture, and we get to give you a little bit of a tease when telling you how to put your new rank on your uniforms. Okay, so we are going to begin promoting cadets to LAC. And I'm going to go just with last names, unless there are multiple of the last name, just to keep it clear. But we're also going to have the list of names on the screen, which should be there now. So we begin with LAC Abdalal, LAC Augustine, LAC Archer, LAC Avila Flores, LAC Banerjee, LAC Deg, LAC Deepshika, LAC Dires Abel, and LAC Dires Matthias, LAC Kasinathan, LAC Kent, LAC Kashimov, LAC Kokar, LAC Konkel, LAC Kuekam, LAC Leborn, LAC Madhijit, LAC Manor, LAC Meyer, LAC Mintz, LAC Omar, LAC Pecorella, LAC Purahit, LAC Shah, LAC Schwabe, LAC Soroka, LAC Wu, LAC Shu, LAC Yoon, and LAC Yu. Congratulations, you are now all LACs. Excellent work. Moving from the rank of LAC to Corporal. We have Corporal Oje, Corporal Balraj, Corporal Bat, Corporal Blythe, Corporal Boudreau, Corporal Bourret, Corporal Cerritos Bonilla, Corporal Chavet, Corporal Chen Alex, and Corporal Chen Sophia, Corporal Chaponsky Keller, Corporal Cui, Corporal Dan Durand, Corporal Devo, Corporal Donghachi Tefo, Corporal Doshi, Corporal Elms, Corporal Fung, Corporal Gaikwad, Corporal Gao, Corporal Glusman, Corporal Guo, Corporal Haddad, Corporal Han, Corporal Hurd, Corporal Hodge, Corporal Holloway, Corporal Huang Raymond and Corporal Huang Yawen, Corporal Hughes, Corporal Huang, Corporal Hyacinth, Corporal Iberg, Corporal Imalong Chamabong, apologies, Corporal Kamanzi Kazito, Corporal Career, Corporal Kaur, Corporal Keegan, Corporal Kawaja, Corporal Kuoku Afili Fondi, and Corporal Kuoku Afili Yan Ariel, Corporal Kraus, Corporal Lau, Corporal Lacour, Corporal Lashinsky, Corporal Liu Kancheng, Corporal Liu Jennifer, Corporal Liu Maximilian, Corporal Luo, Corporal Miller, Corporal Moore Jacob, Corporal Moore Nathan, Corporal Moray, Corporal Mukula, Corporal Omariba, Corporal Omolchenko, Corporal Pang, Corporal Parapati, Corporal Rayman, Corporal Salem Ibrahim, Corporal Syed Huda, Corporal Syed Juraya, Corporal Satunde, Corporal Sugananthan, Corporal Tawil, Corporal Talaki, Corporal Ung, Corporal Valpi, Corporal Van Boxtel, Corporal Wang Fei, Corporal Wang Jonathan, Corporal White, Corporal Willis, Corporal Xia, Corporal Shu, Corporal Yi, and Corporal Zhang. congratulations to our new corporals. Quite a few of them. It's going to be an excellent year. Moving from corporal to flight corporal. We have Corporal Ali, Corporal Ann, Corporal Belitsky, Corporal Bradbury, Corporal Chomney, Corporal Clark. Sorry, these are all flight corporals. My mistake. Flight Corporal Ali, Flight Corporal Ann, Flight Corporal Belitsky, Flight Corporal Bradbury, Flight Corporal Chomney, Flight Corporal Clark, Flight Corporal Colbert, Flight Corporal Cuisinot, Flight Corporal Davis, Flight Corporal Desjardins, Flight Corporal Jukic Ian, and Flight Corporal Jukic Tin, Flight Corporal Ferranon, Flight Corporal Fellover, Flight Corporal Festeriga, Flight Corporal Fortin, Flight Corporal Halliday, Flight Corporal Harrison, Flight Corporal Hartman, Flight Corporal Henderson, Flight Corporal Huang, Flight Corporal Hodge, Flight Corporal Yanyab Shia, Flight Corporal Jeffries, Flight Corporal Karpov, Flight Corporal Kwong, Flight Corporal Kurbanova, Flight Corporal Kwan, Flight Corporal Lafleur, Flight Corporal Lee Aaron, and Flight Corporal Lee Kevin, Flight Corporal McCanny, Flight Corporal Martinchich, Flight Corporal Matson, Flight Corporal McIsaac, Flight Corporal McNabb, Flight Corporal Merker, Flight Corporal Moffat, Flight Corporal Nijad Ensan, Flight Corporal Nemchin, Flight Corporal O, Flight Corporal Okenwa, Flight Corporal Pugh, Flight Corporal Chian, Flight Corporal Resnick, Flight Corporal Saunders, Flight Corporal Seth, Flight Corporal Walry, Flight Corporal Wensink, Flight Corporal Shu, Flight Corporal Yu, Flight Corporal Zaynolin, Flight Corporal Zhang, and Flight Corporal Ziegler. Congratulations to our flight corporals heading into the 2020-2021 training year. Moving from flight corporal to sergeant. Sergeant Alamgir, Sergeant Biet, Sergeant Brown, Sergeant Burke, Sergeant Das, Sergeant Dasanayaka, Sergeant Fenton, Sergeant Grant, Sergeant Gunny, Sergeant Harley, Sergeant Kawaja, Sergeant Kumarasamy, Sergeant Kuravila, Sergeant Lamb, Sergeant Lamb, Sergeant Lejeune, Sergeant Marakar, Sergeant Meyer, Sergeant Mamel, Sergeant Muse, Sergeant Neal, Sergeant Shepard, Sergeant Slater, Sergeant Spirik, Sergeant Stacy, Sergeant Juan Eric, and Sergeant Juan Tony, Sergeant Will Porton, Sergeant Young, and Sergeant Young. Congratulations to our sergeants. Moving from sergeant to flight sergeant, we have Flight Sergeant Anderson, Flight Sergeant Baderman, Flight Sergeant Brown, Flight Sergeant Charette, Flight Sergeant Charon, Flight Sergeant Chen, Flight Sergeant Guo, Flight Sergeant Gupta, Flight Sergeant Horn, Flight Sergeant Yanyev Shia, Flight Sergeant Kwan, Flight Sergeant LaRouche, Flight Sergeant Muse, Flight Sergeant Nikas, Flight Sergeant Patapan, Flight Sergeant Tawil, and Flight Sergeant Toe. Congratulations to our newest level 5s and newest flight sergeants. These are going to be the next generation of 872 seniors, and we're looking forward to continuing the tradition of greatness that we have. So congratulations to all of our flight sergeants. Moving into promotion from flight sergeant to warrant officer, second class. Over the past several weeks, there have been merit review board digital interviews and video submissions, and the board has come back with the results. And we are going to be promoting 4 flight sergeants to the rank of warrant officer, second class. Starting with Warrant Officer, Second Class, Neil. Warrant Officer, Second Class, Strachan. Warrant Officer, Second Class, Wakar. And Warrant Officer, Second Class, Zhang. Congratulations to our newest Warrant Officer, Second Classes. Second highest rank a cadet can achieve, but they do a lot of work, as you can find out from the returning Warrant Officer Second Classes for next year. Lots of hands-on experience, great leadership, and we're looking forward to the 4 of you joining those ranks. Congratulations. A message to everybody. One more time, just a reminder. If your name was not called and you think it should be, get in touch with us and we will explain the circumstances. In some cases, just one more time, it's because you have not reached the required time in rank. Okay? If we missed you, it was not deliberate. Okay? Reach out and we will sort out everything so that we start the year off on the right foot. But for now, congratulations to everybody promoted. Looking forward to starting this training year off with a whole bunch of people in new ranks, new levels. Looking forward to a whole new year of training. And as much as possible, wishing everybody a fantastic summer. I would like to pass time back over to Mr. Vermeer, who's going to discuss some Duke of Edinburgh presentations.
Thank you, Captain Wood. Appreciate that. Congratulations to everybody that got promoted tonight. So before we move on to the next thing, I just want to present a couple of awards for the Duke of Edinburgh. We have 2 cadets that have qualified for the Silver Duke of Ed, or finished the Silver Duke of Ed, I guess more correctly. And that is Wotu Dasanayaka and Flight Sergeant Anderson. So congratulations to you. Again, once we come back in September, you'll be able to receive your pins at that point in time. So on to the next thing, which is the change of command between Major Boudreau and Captain Wood. So a change of command is a military tradition that represents a formal transfer of authority and responsibility for a unit from one commanding or flag officer to another. The passing of the insignia from an outgoing commander to an incoming commander, or to an incoming, commander, sorry, of the unit. Sorry, I've lost my place. I'll try this again. The passing of the insignia from an outgoing commander to an incoming one ensures that the unit and its cadets is never without official leadership and a constitution of trust, or continuation of trust. I would like to call upon Major Anika Boudreau, the commanding officer of 872 Squadron, to address the squadron.
Thank you, Mr. Vermeer. Congratulations to all those who received awards and promotions tonight. Thank you, and I'm honored to be here. When thinking about today, there are 2 terms that I use frequently and come back to. One, I'm blessed, and it's an honor to serve. It's truly an honor of a lifetime to have been the commanding officer of 872 Kiwanis Royal Canadian Air Cadet Squadron. Unfortunately, I'm unable to complete my full 3-year tenure as a commanding officer, as my husband is being posted to Comox, BC this summer. Therefore, it is with mixed emotions that I have to leave such a great squadron. As I think back of my time as a CO, there are so many people that contributed either at large or at small to my success. While I would love to take an hour to go down the list and specifically calling them out name by name, unfortunately, time precludes that. Rather, I want to focus on some specific accomplishments that I am grateful for. The growth of the squadron to 240 cadets with an attendance consistently over 80%, amazing. The introduction of Boo Man, our mascot, receiving gold in the Circle of Excellence year after year, planning an international trip to Washington, the growth in interest in all of our optional teams, The few people who sat down with me and gave me honest and critical feedback to help me grow into a better leader. The people who have supported me in what some might say are crazy ideas that I might have had. The support in my chain command when speaking up for the cadets. And finally, for believing in me. Thank you. It's an honor to be here and an honor to serve. I would now like to pass along my command of 872 Squadron to Captain James Wood. James, I know you'll continue to grow 872 Squadron to a higher standard. I have no doubt in your leadership and wish you the best of luck as the Academy and Officer of 872 Squadron.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. I would just like to say in my first address as the new commanding officer of 872 that we have taken some pretty excellent steps as the best squadron in the city, without a doubt. And I would like to thank you very much, Major Boudreau, for your role in that. It's been an honor to work with you, both as a fellow officer and then eventually as commanding officer. And while it would have been great to spend another year learning from you, I am honored to take this honor from you now and hope I can fill your shoes. Thank you very much. And to everybody else, I'm looking forward to helping the squadron grow and continue offering an excellent training program, leadership program, and youth program. And really can't wait for it to get going. Thank you very much.
Okay, so on behalf of the SSC, I just want to wish everybody a happy summer and congratulations on everybody that got promoted and awards and all of those things. And I hope you all have a good summer, and we'll hopefully see you all back in September as things return to normal. Major, did you want to say anything else?
Thank you, and I hope everybody has a safe summer. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
So just one more thing to wrap up the evening. Normally, we would have a send-off for all of our cadets who are aging out. Okay, it's a big time, whether they're turning 19 in the summer and not coming back, or they're moving away for school. It's always a sad and bittersweet moment when a cadet leaves 872, whether they've completed the training program or not. Unfortunately, because of the current reality, we can't do it. There's not going to be any cake smashing. There aren't going to be any speeches in front of everybody, whether they want them or not. However, the seniors and Captain Doyle have been putting together an interesting application so that everybody can get in their final speeches, say their goodbyes, and pay respects to everybody leaving, but especially the seniors that have spent, in some cases, 6 or 7 years with the squadron. So we are going to be posting a link on the Facebook page and on the squadron website that will take you to an application called Flipgrid, in which the seniors that are leaving have posted videos where they say goodbye. They say essentially what would be their speeches to everybody. And it would be really excellent if as many of 872's cadets as possible could go to that, watch the video, and comment. Just say a nice thank you for everything and best wishes. Okay, because nobody wants to leave in this current situation. So let's try to make the best of it. Okay, so stay tuned. The link is going to be posted almost immediately after this video. Other than that, thank you for watching. Congratulations again to everybody who received awards and promotions. Try to enjoy your summer. There will be communications from the squadron throughout, so pay attention to both the Facebook page and the squadron website. Okay, information about returning to our training, information of when the year is going to start up again. So stay tuned. Have a good summer. Have a safe summer, everybody, and we will see you again in September 2020. Good night.